Hello my friends. I hope you are doing well today. In today's lesson, we are going to talk about something many English learners think about all the time. How can you improve your English faster and more naturally? A lot of people feel confused when they begin learning English. They do not know where to start. Some people believe English is too difficult. Others feel nervous because they think their progress is slow. But the truth is much simpler than most people think. Learning English does not need to feel complicated. With the right habits and daily practice, anyone can improve step by step. You do not need special talent. You do not need perfect grammar from the beginning. What you really need is consistency, patience, and simple daily action. Even small progress matters. One sentence a day is still progress. One new word a day is still progress. And over time, those small steps create real change. So today, let's talk about a few simple habits that can help you build your English naturally. The first habit is daily speaking practice. Practice is one of the most important parts of learning a language. Without practice, improvement becomes very slow. A lot of learners wait for the perfect partner or the perfect moment before they start speaking. But you do not need to wait. You can practice English by yourself every day. This is often called self-talk. Self-talk is very simple. You describe your actions, thoughts, or feelings in English during the day. For example, you can say, I am making breakfast. I am getting ready for work. I feel tired today. I need to finish my homework. At first, this may feel unusual or even awkward. But slowly, your brain becomes more comfortable thinking in English. And that is very powerful for fluency. The second habit is listening every day. Listening helps your brain become familiar with natural English. When you listen regularly, you begin noticing pronunciation, sentence patterns, rhythm, and expressions. And little by little, speaking becomes easier too. You can listen to conversations, podcasts, videos, interviews, or short stories. Do not worry if you do not understand every word. That is completely normal. Even advanced learners sometimes miss words while listening. The important thing is consistency. The more your ears hear English, the more natural the language starts feeling. Think about how children learn language. They listen for a long time before they begin speaking clearly. Language learning works the same way for adults too. Now let's talk about reading. Reading is another simple habit that improves English naturally. Reading helps you learn vocabulary, sentence structure, and grammar patterns without too much pressure. The best thing to do in the beginning is to choose easy material. Short stories, simple articles, graded readers, or beginner conversations are all great choices. Starting with something too difficult can feel frustrating and exhausting. So try to keep reading comfortable and enjoyable. And if possible, try reading out loud sometimes. Reading aloud improves pronunciation, confidence, and speaking rhythm. It also helps your brain connect written English with spoken English. Another important habit is writing. Writing helps organize your thoughts in English. A lot of learners think writing must be long or perfect. But simple writing is enough. You can write a few sentences about your day, your plans, or your feelings. For example, today I studied English. I went for a walk. Tomorrow I want to practice more speaking. Small writing practice builds confidence over time. And it also helps you remember vocabulary more easily. Now, there is something very important every learner should remember. Mistakes are normal. Many people feel afraid of making mistakes while speaking English. But mistakes are part of the learning process. Every mistake teaches you something. Even fluent speakers make mistakes sometimes. So instead of being afraid of mistakes, try to see them as part of progress. Another important thing is repetition. Repetition is one of the strongest tools for language learning. When you repeat words, phrases, and sentences regularly, your brain remembers them more easily. But if you stop practicing completely, you slowly forget things. That is why daily repetition matters so much. Simple repeated practice creates strong memory over time. And learning English should not always feel stressful. It is important to enjoy the process too. You can learn through movies, music, conversations, stories, and interesting videos. When learning becomes enjoyable, your mind stays more active and motivated. At the beginning, you may only know a small number of words. You may feel shy speaking English. You may pause often. You may feel nervous. But that does not stay forever. Slowly, your confidence begins growing. Your sentences become smoother. Your listening improves. And expressing your thoughts becomes easier. Confidence grows through practice, not through perfection. And if you continue practicing speaking, listening, reading, and writing regularly, you will absolutely notice improvement over time. English is not something far away from you. It becomes closer every single day you practice. You just need patience and consistency. And most importantly, do not give up. Do not wait for the perfect time to begin. Start with small actions today. Speak one sentence. Listen for a few minutes. Read one page. Write a few simple lines. That small routine can slowly change your English completely. And before we finish today's lesson, I want to remind you of something important. Learning English is not only about language. It is also about growth, confidence, and new opportunities. Maybe today your English feels slow. Maybe today you feel shy. Maybe today you feel like you are not improving fast enough. But every fluent speaker once started as a beginner too. Everyone began with simple words, short sentences, and mistakes. So never feel embarrassed about your level. And try not to compare your progress with other people. Your journey is different. The most important thing is continuing forward little by little. Even one word a day is progress. Even one sentence a day is progress. Some days will feel difficult. Some days you may feel tired or discouraged. But on those days, remember why you started learning English in the first place. Remember your goals. Remember your dreams. Remember the person you want to become. Because one day, speaking English will feel natural to you. You will understand conversations more easily. You will express yourself more confidently. And when that day comes, you will realize that all those small daily steps truly mattered. So believe in yourself. Trust the process. Stay consistent. And keep moving forward one step at a time. Thank you so much for spending this time here today. Keep practicing. Keep learning. And keep building your English every single day. I'll see you again in the next lesson.